Hello and welcome back to In God We Trust podcast. Gonna be honest with you guys, today all I'm gonna do is read some things that happened in Luke, and this is paying taxes to Caesar, the resurrection and marriage, and whose son is the Christ. I might do a little bit of commentary afterwards, not sure. I'll just give some of my thoughts, but this is probably what this whole week will be like. I'm just gonna be reading from Luke and just telling the story of what happened leading up to just some stories of some things that happened leading up to Jesus' death. Okay, here we go. Paying taxes to Caesar. Keeping a close watch on him, they sent spies who pretended to be honest. They hoped to catch Jesus in something he had said that they might hand him over to the power and authority of the governor. So the spies questioned him. Teacher, we know that you speak and teach what is right, and that you do not show partially, but teach the way of God in accordance with the truth. Is it right for us to pay taxes to Caesar or not? He saw through their duplicity and said to them, Show me a denarius, whose portrait and inscription are on it. Caesar's, they replied. He said to them, Then give to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's. They were unable to trap him in what he had said there in public, and astonished by his answer, they became silent. Here's a little side note, a did you know? These are cool. So, how did spies try to trap Jesus? The spies asked Jesus about the taxes. If Jesus said, Don't pay taxes, they would have reported him to the Roman governor. If Jesus said, Do pay taxes, it would make the people angry because the people did not think they should pay taxes to Rome. Jesus was too wise to be trapped. So basically, these people came, they tried to trap Jesus with his words, but Jesus is Jesus, and he is just a lyrical genius, and he is God. So, he saw right through their shenanigans. Sorry, I don't know if shenanigans. There you go. He saw right through it, and he gave an answer to where they were in awe, and they became silent. And we don't see that very often when people just become silent. It's pretty cool, though, just to see them, in awe. So, okay, now we're going to go over the resurrection and marriage. Some of the Sadducees, who say there is no resurrection, came to Jesus with a question. Teacher, they said, Moses wrote for us that if a man's brother dies and leaves a wife but no children, the man must marry the widow and have children for his brother. Now there were 7 brothers. The first one married a woman and died childless. The second and the third married her. And in the same way, the 7 died, leaving no children. Finally, the woman died too. Now then, at the resurrection, whose wife will she be, since the 7 were married to her? Jesus replied, The people of this age marry and are given in marriage, but those who are considered worthy of taking part in that age in the resurrection from the dead will neither marry nor be given in marriage, and they can no longer die, for they are like angels. They are God's children, since they are children of the resurrection. But in the account of the bush, even Moses showed that the dead rise. Even Moses showed that the dead rise, for he calls the Lord the God of Abraham, and the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. He is not the God of the dead, but of the living, for to him all are alive. Some of the teachers of the law responded, Well said, teacher, and no one dared to ask him any more questions. Wow. So that was very interesting how, first of all, that made me think of when Jesus raised that girl from the dead. He said to her was awake. I don't know the exact words because it was in Hebrew or whatever language he spoke in, but basically he said to that girl, this is what Danny talked about last Friday. He said, like, wake up. Like, that is how Jesus can speak to people, because it's as easy as waking someone up for us than it is him raising someone from the dead for him. So yeah, he's a God. Okay, right here. Here's what it said. He is not the God of the dead, but of the living. For to him all are alive. That's just crazy to think about. Like, if God was just like walking around on the earth, well, Jesus, like, he would look on the ground and he wouldn't see a dead person. He would just see them like resting or something. I can't even like speak for him on that behalf at all. But that's just really cool to think about, you know? Yeah, it's just crazy how God is the giver and taker of life, and I don't know. We're all blessed to be here, so we should thank God every day for being here. And it's something that is just brushed off, and people just don't even think about how much we have. Just like, we don't need anything more than like our family or even just God. Like, that's it. That's all we need. Because if you really think big picture here, like, nothing matters on this earth at all. I mean, it does, like family and friends, but it's like temporary. Like, this is so short. Like, our life is so short. I'm 20 years old, and it feels like I was just like running around doing little kid stuff, you know? I'm 20 years old. It's insane. And I'm sure in the blink of an eye, I'm going to be like, wow, I'm 30 years old. Then all of a sudden, I'm just not even going to be able to like walk anymore. But I mean, I don't see the problem in that. Like, if there's any older people listening right now, like, good for you guys. You're getting past your life. Like, you've been there, you've done that. Like, good for you guys. I'm not saying like it's good to be old or young or anything, but I mean, just be grateful for what you have, because God is eternal. And if you guys are going through anything right now, just know that it's all temporary. Like, just don't get caught up on something. It's not worth it. Oh, man. Sorry. I'm just going on a rant here, but I mean, I feel like it's just helping me. Today was a long day. By long day, I don't mean like I don't know. I wasn't like having a bad day, but it was just quite literally like a long day. It just seemed like, you know. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just like sore, you know? I don't know. I feel like I just need to go like sleep. I feel like I need to just go take a nap. I think I'm getting sick again, honestly. I don't know. Oh, man. Sorry for just like ranting to you guys, but that's kind of what this is all about. But anyway, the reason I said that is just I just know that God is like my rock, and no matter what, like, I'll be fine, because no matter what happens to me throughout the day or anything, I know that I can just go to God and I'll just have peace of mind with everything. So yeah, I guess that's all I'm going to go over today. I really was just going to read one more thing, but it's okay. I think we had a good little discussion here today. If you guys are listening, I hope you enjoyed that and took something away from that. I hope that you guys are grateful for what you have, and really try to help others out, because I feel like that's just a way we can give back. So, okay, well, thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Share this with friends. I don't know, just spread the love. All right, have a nice day. God bless.